Hello, hello. Oh, welcome back to yet another episode. Today we are doing something differently. We are continuing in the spirit of the sound tests. I didn't like the audio of the last episode too much. It sounded very muffled and bassy. So now I've switched over to the phone's microphone, the phone's built-in microphone. That way, I've noticed it sounds a little bit less muffled, less bassy. Hopefully that produces a clearer audio. This is kind of a test. I don't know, maybe I will be posting this, but I kind of want to have a clear vision of what's gonna go down. I'm thinking we should just go ahead and tackle like a big project. Like I kind of want to put a house up there. Maybe we can get that done. I think we'd be well off if we just go to my main area. Here's the red mushrooms we're looking for. I'm gonna leave those there though. Yeah, over in the other area we actually have a nice tree farm. Let me make sure I have the music on. Yeah, 15. Isn't that a sight for sore eyes? I know I have definitely missed this area. The plans I've left behind for this little Let's Play YouTube venture. I'm sure I'll get back to here at some point, but I do want to develop that area nicely before tying it back into this area. But yeah, honestly, I feel like I'm taking a huge risk by making the audio come from my phone. But we'll see how that is. My biggest concern is... Wait, what am I doing in here? Just force a habit. My biggest concern is that the background sounds are going to appear very... they're going to be very apparent. Yeah, this is my tree farm. This is where I'm used to getting my wood from. And I've been doing this thing where I'm trying to get only large trees, but I want them all to spawn naturally. Because one thing that you can do in this version and in future versions, you can place blocks like this. Oh, not like that. Like this, and it'll force the tree to grow taller. Oh yeah, that's one way to force the trees to grow bigger. But I don't want to do that. I want it to be legit. I want it to be authentic. I want it to be natural. I want it to be 100% vegan. What you know about the vegan? Oh, they haven't grown because I haven't been in this area. So the game hasn't been processing what's been going on in this area. Okay, so that cuts our adventure a little short because that means I have less trees to chop down. I was hoping these guys would have produced some wood for me. Oh yeah, check out this little noteblock thing I've done here. I'm not sure if I fixed the timing issue. There might be a little timing issue here. Yeah, alright. Yeah, there's a little bit of timing issue, but it's better than it was before. Oh wait, there's a second part to this, alright? There's a second part to this. Yeah. And now we go. Alright. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed my little concert. I'm sure these guys did. But okay, I guess we're gonna have to go on adventure and find trees that way, so that we have wood to work on the little spire thing I'm planning to do. Let's go get some wood. I also need to work on melting some cobblestone into stone. Speaking of which, why does this have the old textures? Hold up, guys. Hold up. Yes. Yeah, that's more like it. I like these old textures more. You know what tripped me out? The music. I just went into my settings and the music didn't stop. Okay. Alright. Go home before it gets dark. But yeah, that was a nice little visit back to the old crib. Yeah, that's the area that I want to do the... I keep calling it a spire. I don't know what else to call it. It's going to be... magnificent. Magnificent. It's gonna be magnificent. But I should probably go to sleep. But you guys see the vision, right? We built like a little spiral staircase around the pillar and a little house on top. Let's just catch some sleep before we do any of that. We did die on our last adventure, and that did kind of change the vibe for me, because that is the first time that I died on the Let's Play. Actually, no, there was another time that I died, and that was in the mythical episode. Whoa. Not two creepers. Hold up. Let's take care of these boys first. Okay, am I just a noob? Alright. Yeah, the mythical sound test episode 4. There, it was a 20-minute recording, and that was the first time I died. And it was to a creeper in the cave. I thought myself invincible, but I thought wrong. You know, on the last episode, I was like watching it, of course, because I mean I have to edit it and whatnot. But as I was watching it, there's a segment in there where I was talking about how I do the interiors of houses better than I do the exteriors. And it made me think about how this is the opposite case. I feel like I did the exterior a whole lot better than the interior for this particular build. So maybe we should work on that on the next episode, because gotta stay focused. Enfocado. I can only hope that making these videos will help me with my focus. Because, I mean, another criticism I have towards myself when it comes to these videos is I can't seem to stay on topic for long enough. I wouldn't be surprised if watching this back, I would have already jumped from 3 different topics and not have finished any of the thoughts. I think going full circle is really important if you're gonna want to tell stories or say anything really. Where do we start the spire? We're gonna start by chopping this tree. I hear a skeleton. Where's Mr. Skeleton? I don't see him. Oh! Wow. Very good camouflage, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, wow, alright. I was really hoping to preserve that tree, but I guess not. Maybe we still can. Yeah, just Oh, we're out of dirt. But yeah, we're gonna start working on this spire. I think that having some form of project going on. Oh shucks! All right, I need to edit that out and put my phone on do not disturb. But yeah, I find that having some kind of project to be working on during these videos, something that we can, focus on from beginning to end, is actually going to be beneficial. Both for what I was talking earlier about keeping focus on one thing, and also for, I don't know, having a better, well-rounded video. Do I think too much about these things? Probably. There we go. Alright, nothing ever happened. What creeper? You saw a creeper? Where? Oh. Yeah, there's definitely a skeleton somewhere. Just making sure there's definitely some form of cave somewhere over here. I would like to find out where that cave is. Actually, you know what? That would be pretty cool if we dig down under the spire and there's like a cave that we can make our mine. Okay, so wherever the spire will start has to somehow avoid this tree. I mean, if the main area is going to be over there, I want to make sure that the stairs are accessible from over there. So maybe we can start the stairs out over here and wrap around onto there. Then we have to ask ourselves, or I have to ask myself, am I going to use slabs or stairs? Slabs would certainly be cheaper, but it would take longer. I think slabs are going to be the way to go. Oh, I didn't install those quality of life mods I wanted to do. We're just going to make all the slabs. Like I've mentioned previously, it's super easy to underestimate how much resources you'll need. I wouldn't mind having some area here starting off with stairs. For that reason, I'll heat up some of this dirt. Oh, and our shovel broke. Alright, do I have the iron on me? Yeah, I do, so that's gonna be no issue. Let's take care of that right away. I'm probably gonna need another one of those, so... yeah. So, let's just make nice little decks to start with. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do slab, full block, slab, full block. Inside I could have started one layer back. Okay, how many blocks wide is it gonna be? I think just 3. Oh no, hold up. I'm gonna have to unplug my fridge real quick. And oh boy, it's a hot day today, man. It is hot. I'm sweating here in my seat. No fan, no air conditioning, just raw dogging it today. Okay, I think once we've gotten a couple blocks up... Oh, I don't have a pickaxe? Can't be right. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and make a chest here as well. I think that's fine. And we have a pickaxe. Okay, I think this is where we're gonna start wrapping around. Man, I really hope I don't regret the choice of using these slabs instead of stairs. I am gonna cut the corners here, just because I think that looks nicer, nice and rounded. Would you like to be Jennifer Jr.? We have a Jennifer Jr. First try. It was meant to be. Okay, we're gonna have to slowly taper it into the transition. I'm also gonna need to place some torches up. Well, Junior, you're getting in the way. Watch out. Oh, okay. Yeah, get him. Nice job. Here you go. Oh, wrong block. Alright. What am I doing building at night, to be honest? I should probably go to sleep. I'm starting to think 3 blocks is not gonna cut it. And I'm gonna need a whole lot more wood. Okay, now that's the dilemma. It's gonna cost me a whole lot of wood if I do it in stairs, because stairs are expensive to make. But it's also gonna cost me a whole lot of wood if I do it in slabs, because the angle of which it goes up is a lot lower. I don't really feel like doing the math. So I guess we're just gonna stick to our decision and ball with it. But as you may be able to see, I'm already running out of wood. I just hope by the time we wrap around, we're not cutting into that tree. And hey, if it doesn't look super nice right now, that's fine. We will edit the spire later. Oh no. Oh. Alright, we clutched that. But let's go home. Let's definitely go home. Jennifer Jr., come meet Jennifer, your father. Oh, okay. No. No. No, don't do that. Damn, that was a big explosion, bro. Was that 2 creepers? Am I tripping? Because that's a big creeper hole. Alright. Anywho. Jennifer Jr., come meet Jennifer. Now, how am I gonna know which one's which? We need the dyeable collars like we have in modern Minecraft. Jennifer Jr., come here. Come in here. I'm gonna have to use the fishing rod trick. Oh yeah, I put my fishing rod in the chest outside. Alright, you sleep outside. That way I know that you're Jennifer Jr. and not Jennifer. Oof. So I'm gonna need a lot more wood. I guess I'll just have to turn all of this into planks. And all of that into slabs. Because we must finish what we started. It is our duty. I wonder if that hole connects to whatever we've been hearing going on under the spire. Oh, we only have 2 stone. That's not enough to make a thing. But hey, isn't this fun? The answer is yes, it is. It is fun. Bro, stop being or wait, I can't say that on YouTube. Stop being what are you, unalive that. Jennifer Jr., come eat. You're going to die. In fact, you can just go ahead and sit here until night falls. But today we will upgrade onto iron. We now have an iron chest plate. Bam. You see, I hear splashing going on underneath us somewhere. I also hear chickens outside. Let's keep on pushing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna start doing these here like this. And later on we'll come back and we'll fix the transition point. So otherwise I'm gonna stay here forever trying to figure it out, and that's not gonna be ideal. I need to figure out how to do this diagonally to go there. Is that even gonna be worth it? Because hold up, let's go down. This area is looking nice. This diagonal bit, yeah, we did it here before, so we should be able to do it there. So I don't mind going underneath that and then back up. That's officially the move. So we don't continue going up, we just go flat here. That's gonna give us a nice view of our main area. So that's 2 birds with 1 stone. We're gonna do that all out of slabs. That way we use the least amount of wood. Man, so I mentioned a couple episodes ago how I started going to the gym with a buddy of mine. That has not been going very well. If you're watching this, shame on you. I guess maybe a little bit shame on me too, but yeah, we were supposed to go on Saturday. Something came up, we didn't go on Saturday. We had previously discussed having Sunday as our rest day, but you know, if you already took Saturday off, you'd figure Sunday you're not gonna have your rest day because you know you're already rested the previous day. But things did not turn out that way. So now we are on 2 rest days, which is 1 more than we intended to have. Yeah, not the end of the world. At least we're going, but you know, it's not a good start. And I guess building the routine is the hardest part. So I was trying not to do these, but Okay, let's at least start building upwards, maybe starting over here. I think we should be fine. Two more here. We're gonna go all the way down for a crafting table. Yes. It's a nice view, huh? I feel like this area took up most of the wood. We're almost out. I mean, I gotta split this 50-50. So it's gonna be like that and like that. Alright. Let's continue on. But wow, look at us actually building something and sticking to it. I really hope the audio was fine because we're going on. This is a full thing now. I originally thought this was just going to be, you know, something real quick just to test the audio. Then I'll turn it off and, you know, move on. But it's a whole thing now. Did I go full circle on my gym story? Yeah, I did, right? We planned to go to the gym. And then we didn't. End of story. But hopefully today we will continue. Today we will set things straight. You know, one of the bigger reasons why I've always procrastinated on my builds is because I felt insecure about them. Maybe insecure is the wrong word. Maybe I've been a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to my builds. And that would often stop me from making the things that I want to make, because I'm afraid of them not looking good once I'm finished. But now I'm deciding, hey, I'm not gonna let that stop me. And if they look bad, I can always change them. If I don't like the results, I can change them. Because I mean, it's not like I've ever had someone be like, oh, your builds suck. It's just something of mine. And it translates into a lot more than just Minecraft. I like to make art, but just that feeling of it's not good enough to be put out there often stops me. I hope to practice a little bit of imperfection so that I can, you know, get that out of my system. At least a little bit. That'll be some progress. Okay, this is as high as we go. You might as well go all the way, right? Yeah. Look at us, we're above the clouds. Or I guess we're inside the clouds. We made it to the top. Let's plant our flag. Bam. I want to light more up though. Light up this tree. The human desire to claim land. Alright. Let's see how much higher we have for building. Yeah, we can definitely do plenty with this. Yeah, that's the height limit. No more higher than this. Just as high as the plane. Alright. I'm gonna start terraforming to make the area for the house. Would you guys believe I have no beverage today? No drink to talk about. I did have something I'm a little bit ashamed to admit. I had a matcha latte earlier. But it was not the good kind. It was the prepackaged, you know, like a little packet of matcha. But I enjoyed it. It was nice. I was craving something sweet and milky that hit the spot. You know, one of the things I've been wanting to do with this channel is, how do I say this? Look, I've mentioned it before. I'm a Christian, all right? I'm not ashamed to admit that. I'm sure there's at least one or two or three Christians that are watching this. And even if you're not, right? That doesn't mean that you can't be watching this. But look, I feel like it's part of my duty to spread the gospel. And if I want to do so, I want to be eloquent at speaking. And I feel like this Minecraft Let's Play will give me the opportunity to train my speaking. So one of the things I've been thinking of doing is like there's this sermon that I can only say that God has put on my heart to put out into the world. It's about a very specific topic, and I want to practice it. I want to practice it one day in one of these episodes. I don't know if I'm going to do that in the form of a voiceover or if I'm just going to do it while doing the gameplay. I feel like that's going to be a lot more difficult, but at the same time it's going to be more of that live aspect, because I mean, if I do plan on saying the sermon out loud to people, then I'm going to have to be able to do so, quote unquote live. So yeah, I guess let me know if that's something you'd be down for. Either way, I'm probably still gonna do it, but I just don't know how. It's like I really want to do this, but that's also something I said about this Let's Play, and here we are. So I mean, that is something that I have impressed myself with. Oh wow, I walked straight into that one. Plenty of arrows coming my way. But should we consider this a win? Yeah. Let's maybe do some final touches and then call it a day. Call it an episode. What do we call this episode? Inspiring, because we're building the spire. Is this even considered a spire? I don't even know. I've been saying aspire, but I don't really know what that means, and that might have been clear from a while ago. Okay, Mr. Creeper might be the enemy. Where's my axe? Right here in my hand. I feel. Oh no! All right, that's it for me. All right, I guess I deserve that. I mean, I was walking around with half a heart. What else is new? The videotapes came back in. I sent in some videotapes to be digitized, and I did get them returned. But I mean, I'm not terribly satisfied with the results. One of the reasons why I'm not satisfied with the results is because I didn't get all the footage, and for some way, somehow, during the process, one of the tapes broke. And so even though there was footage on there that he did get to record, including some footage that I didn't get to see before, now I have a broken tape that I need to find a way to repair. Supposedly the guy tried to repair it, but usually when that happens, you get to see, what do you call it? It's a special type of tape, a splicing tape. But I don't see any splicing tape on there. He did manage to fix another tape that had about 45 minutes worth of a carnival. And I mean, I guess that's cool, but I mean, it's not what I'm interested in. I want to see my family stuff. There was also 2 other tapes that I sent in for him to digitize, and those were broken. And he said he could fix those for me, but I don't see any evidence of him even trying to fix them. So I guess I have to take matters into my own hands. I will be buying splicing tape, and I will be buying the digitizing softwares and hardwares. I mean, I didn't get this deep into that rabbit hole just to outsource all the work. So yeah, that's another thing that I'll be going through. Well, this is by far the longest recording I've ever done. We are in the recording at 50 minutes. Actually, no, this isn't the longest recording I've done. I've done... Okay. Good thing I didn't have my armor on. Because then all that damage would have gone into my armor. But yeah, this isn't the longest recording I've done. I've done one that was longer, but that one was just for building footage. So I had footage of me building and editing the house. That looks so cool from here. Oh yeah, I have to set up the server. I want Joe to join in. He said he'd be interested in building on the other side of the hill. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave it till here for now. We built a staircase to the spires to the top of here. This tree can stay here. I'll probably be making a flag over here, just because I think that would be very fitting. And yeah, then we can start putting everything together. Okay, another thing I want to do is make a fishing build over there. Over here, I want to make some houses. Some diagonal houses, hear me out. Actually, don't hear me out. Okay, guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming along yet once more. I really appreciate the people sticking around, especially to the end of the video. That's really cool. It really says something. Anyways, I hope that this content has inspired you to play Minecraft. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you really enjoyed it, hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to be notified, you know what to do. The thing, ding ding, blah blah. And we're ending another video during the daytime. I like ending them at night when I can just sleep. But okay, that's gonna be it. Bye bye. Now this is the longest recording I've ever done. Only by a minute, but technically, it's the truth.